Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Geeky Puppet Show. Today, for what? For Batman! Dark Victory, number 2. Look to my side. He's small. He's green. No, he's big and black. Wait a minute. It's Frogman. It's Batman!
I'm from a bad neighborhood.
No, you have one bat day?
You had a bad day.
If you look down below, there is 2 sisters that are joining us for this epic reading that you'll enjoy. Part 2 of Batman Dark Victory.
If only
Amy,
Batman knew their name.
I do know their names. Because I'll tell you their names because there's no credits. Their names are Melissa and Amy Lester.
That's right.
Oh,
And now let's go ahead and pull up this cover. Chapter 2.
I hope he didn't work too hard on that cover.
This isn't the cover.
Oh, good.
Do you love the line? On the right side, just by itself. For nearly a year, a serial killer stalked the streets of Gotham City.
Gotham
City!
His identity was unknown, and he wasn't a soldier. Only that he struck on holidays. The holiday ends.
Just all the ends, man.
Yes. He was a Motel 6 fan. Incredibly enough, just one person was shot at by Holiday and survived. Why he was left alive remains something of a riddle to this day. Edward Nigma is obsessed with riddles, just as Holiday left objects to represent the dates of the killings. Nigma commits crimes complete with riddles that challenge his would-be captors. Not tonight.
Oh, I hope that thing is a little bit has a little bit of give, or that's going to really hurt.
Riddle me this: who hasn't replaced this bat rope in about a couple of years? I can do this all night.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, dear.
It was leg day and arm day and chest day. And I don't think you can, Riddler. Question. What can only you...
Nope.
Nope. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Question. What can you only do going down and never going up? Answer 4.
Now someone else is in Gotham City.
Gotham
City!
Has committed a murder and left an odd clue behind as to his or her identity. Talk to me about Chief O'Hara.
Well, who was the chief of police? Clancy O'Hara, who was hanged by some sort of rope or cord off of this very bridge?
You failed me, Meat Boyle. I expected Bagora at the beginning of that sentence.
I'm not Irish.
Nope.
You sure dressed in green a lot. There was a note pinned to the body.
A note? Why wasn't it mentioned in the newspapers, like the Daily Bugle?
The police kept it out for now. This is a copy of the note. It depicts a children's game.
It is a challenge to do this upside down. It's Hangman, isn't it?
Study it. Come back with something I don't know.
Oh, this is a game. And, if I can't...
You will.
Oh. I always like the view from that chair.
Bagora. O'Hara's death weighs the heaviest on Jim O'Gordon. As the newly appointed police commissioner, he'll be flooded with pressure from both inside the department and out.
Gil, I wish you would let me know you were coming downtown. I could have. You could have what, Jimmy? Made sure you were out for lunch? You never really understood how things ran in Gotham City.
Gotham City.
Brought you out here all the way from Chicago. Such high hopes for you, my boy. I didn't take your job, Kim. You lost it in the cesspool of corruption and graft. Always the altar boy, Jimmy. That part about you never impressed me. And I wouldn't get too comfortable in that chair. There's a reason it has wheels on it.
So you could get to the refrigerator.
That's right. There's a mini fridge. You didn't even know, did you? You might have ridden in here by making your constituents think they could rest easy around the holidays. But Alberto Falcone is out of jail, and now Harvey Dent is.
I don't know, but I like you have the little penguin thing.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bring Dent into this. Two-Face is what they call him these days, isn't it? Shame what happened there. I had a hand in getting him the DA's job, too. Had a hand in more things than you ever know. The city council has their eye on you. I told them that someone with my experience would be a good idea. You've got a cop killer out there now. People don't like it when it's about cops. Makes them feel uneasy. Got lucky last time. All you had were some cheap hoods for victims. I earned this job on a lot more than just a holiday case. Yes, sir. Always liked that view. Melissa.
I was planning out the menu for Thanksgiving, Governor Bruce, and wondered if perhaps this year we might set the table for more than just one.
More than ever, I have come to appreciate the solitude of the cave beneath my father's house, where there's a big yard where we used to play football. Even an occasional interruption from Alfred, who clearly wants to get fired because he keeps trying to say the M word. Get out to turn me from my ongoing investigation. Or this game of solitaire on the computer.
Ooh, click, click, click.
O'Hara's neck. It wasn't broken like in a traditional hanging where the body is dropped. The angle of the abrasions here point toward the being hoisted up and up off the ground.
No, sir. I was thinking along the lines of Selena Kyle. She always brings a certain distraction into your life.
But in order for O'Hara not to have used his hands to strangle, the news would have had that contract quickly. The moment it went over his head, quick enough that he probably zacked out before he strangled to death.
Wait, Zach.
I'm not even sure it was a rope. It may have been a cord of some sort. I found something like that in Scarecrow's cell at Arkham. Catwoman's boa has a tensile strength too.
And lest we forget, the trusty bat rope too.
You're skating on thin ice, Alfred. Gordon can't give me the same sort of access to the evidence room as before. This Janice Porter woman in the DA's office is proving she can be difficult. A world without Harvey Dent in it. Oh, sorry, that's you.
A world without Harvey Dent in it.
Yeah, my same exact thoughts.
Mhm.
I wish I could find him. I searched his home. An entirely different family lives there now. And yet, I can't shake the feeling that Harvey is part of this somehow. But I was wrong about him being Holiday, and I can't afford to be wrong again.
There's nothing wrong with being wrong, sir.
Unless you're wrong.
Even I'm not infallible on the occasion.
Batman can't be. I never discussed this with you, Alfred. But I was nearly ready to tell Harvey just before his accident.
Tell him what, sir?
The truth. About who I was. About my parents. About that one time at band camp. All of it. He would have been the only one, other than you, to know.
Then, given how things turned out, aren't we glad you didn't?
Maybe, Alfred. Maybe.
Hmm.
Or maybe if I had told him, Harvey wouldn't have pushed himself so hard. He might have trusted me more if I had trusted him. On Halloween night, Harvey Dent escaped or was kidnapped from Arkham Asylum. On without a trace. For decades, the Gotham City crime cartel was ruled by the Falcone family. I'll repeat that.
Falcone family?
I guess Puppetine fell asleep.
Gotham City Crime Cartel was ruled by the Falcone family.
Oh my goodness. That's
No,
gotta
you
set
want
some kind of record.
I guess he's on a delay. Carmine the Roman Falcone. Being the last true crime lord until Harvey Dent sent him to his early grave. A grave that has now been disturbed. I think this might be a... Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who is this?
I'm not sure. Probably Gordon. Or something.
I don't appreciate being summoned out here in the dead of night, Falcone.
I have to agree with Jim on this one, Mario.
Mario.
The district attorney's office isn't some all-night gas station that you can just pull into and use.
The Italian plumber? Mario?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Notice that she said Mario and not this. So
Mario the plumber, Mario.
it's true. She got a little chumsy with me. I understand both of your concerns, and now I am no way to try to take advantage of either of you, all your time. But to the disappearance of my father's body and the subsequent dismemberment of his hand was my sister Sophia. I'm doing what I can to clean up the Falcone name in Gotham City, me boy.
Gotham City.
Gotham City, me boy.
That's why I'm offering you access to Mamma Mia. That's Sophia.
You'll offer them nothing.
Who is this? Oh, okay.
You'd go to this cop, this friend Dents. Gordon can't even keep his own people safe. What's he going to do for us?
For the last time, Sophia, it's Anne the friend. He's an Anne the friend.
He needs to earn that right.
The Anne family will handle this, Roberto, not some outsider.
You mean a Mario?
What the heck are you talking about?
Sophia, you just called me Alberto. Do I look like a little Alberto? I'm a Mario. You look like a Luigi.
I did not. I should know who my own brother is, even if he isn't acting like one.
Hmm.
That skull in her face.
These men are private detectives hired to protect my father's grave. They're licensed to carry firearms. If any of you interfere with them, you'll have to show cause in the front of a judge in the morning.
Fine.
Whatever.
What? They're just a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Diddly-dee.
I guess. Jim, I'm sorry I even dragged you into this. I just didn't feel comfortable being Falcone in a graveyard at night.
It's not like I was doing anything else.
I didn't mean. Look, I know you're going through some tough times at home. And you don't need me making it any worse at work.
I know this is out of the blue, but do you want to have Thanksgiving dinner together?
Aw.
Oh,
Maybe get started on a new foot.
I appreciate the offer, Jim. I really do. But I already got dinner plans.
You do?
Yes. Why do you sound so surprised?
I just thought, being new to town, you not really know anyone, you wouldn't have any plans. That's all.
Well, I do. Can we go now? It's cold.
Coconuts.
Dilly-dee.
Despite being convicted for the holiday killings, Alberto Falcone was later ordered free by the manipulation of the courts. There are stipulations to his release. He cannot have coconuts.
Diddly-dee.
He's not allowed off the property of his grandfather's estate near Wayne Manor. He's not allowed to pass go or collect $200.
He must stand out the window creepily with pixel fingers holding a cigarette.
His every movement is monitored by an electric collar around his ankle. His clothing, hand-me-downs.
With his heart.
This is dent.
You can't stop now. Who is that? They'll forget you. Come out from behind.
Father?
No. Alicia, that's not me.
Oh, I was behind the curtain. My bad.
You couldn't see. It's not your fault.
It's so warm in here.
There. Who are you? What do you want? Answer me! Who are you? Who? Oh.
Thanksgiving in Gotham City.
Gotham City.
At a cheap hotel.
Ooh.
You say ooh to a cheap hotel?
It's like a hotel, but cheap.
Someone enters the door.
Fancy doorknobs.
Someone sleeps.
We don't know who. It's not
We
important.
don't
I guess.
know. It's the DA.
It's not your mother.
Oh, okay.
And someone's there.
Peekaboo.
Lisa.
Okay. You're hungry, aren't you?
Oh.
Well, we certainly can be thankful that Miss Kyle didn't have a previous commitment for this evening.
And aren't we thankful that Bruce Wayne, millionaire playboy, had room in his busy schedule?
Hmm? Oh, busy, right, Selena?
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving in my father's house. It's a really big house
The yard.
where we used to play football.
So
Mostly,
big, I
I,
don't even fit on this panel.
mostly I remember waiting at the end of the table because it took Alfred 5 minutes to walk halfway. And also, I remember we would come home from the hospital before we could eat. The turkey was awfully cold by then. I blame Alfred. Even so, I had the sense that his meal is intended to be his family, of which I have none.
Very many robins.
Alfred's not family.
Yeah.
If you should require anything else.
Oh, thanks, Alfred. Why don't you make yourself a plate? Seriously. I think we can handle it from here on in. Hi. Hello down there. Do, 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 do. Screech. Screech.
Just ruined my floor.
I think you can get it fixed. So, remember me?
Half my face is gone.
Oh, it'll probably be back in the next panel. Let's see.
Where are your organs? They're gone.
Oh, probably the next panel.
Probably in the next panel. Okay. Well, I mean, you weren't eating it. I guess he figured it out.
With his baggy pants and his padded shoulders. Is it Pixel in a Growman suit?
It's the riddle signal.
Not anymore.
Isn't it delightful? Oh shit! Do you know how hard it is to do classwork?
Answers.
Oh,
Very hard. That's how hard.
the game, as you know, is Hangman. Originally, it was considered to be based upon cryptography, but it doesn't follow that pattern. A cryptogram would have letters that were substituted for other ones, what some people call codes. The idea is to fill the blank spaces before the drawing of the hanged man is completed, piece by piece. A hand, a foot, a leg. Some people play with fingers and toes. But it is random guessing, possibly indicating that either the killer is acting randomly or I mean, I'm sure you realize this. Can't play hangman by yourself, or else you would already know the answers. And since these letters were already filled in, and these off to the side indicate choices that weren't part of the puzzle.
Is Batman really that stupid? Or does he think that Batman's that stupid?
I'd have to guess that this game is being played by two people. Did you already know all that, Batman? So, what do a hangman and a piano player have in common? Answer! They both need a chord to strike. Oh, God, I love that one.
Former Commissioner Jillian B. Loeb was everything that was wrong with the Gotham City Police Department.
Gotham City Police Department.
Missed it by this much. He made no bones about being friends with the likes of Carmine the Roman Falcone and Sal the Boss Macaroni.
Ooh, macaroni.
That joke was cheesy. So corrupt that many thought that he actually flaunted it because no one would dare to take him down. We did, though. Myself, then Lieutenant James Gordon. And a young, courageous district attorney named Harvey Dent.
Oh dear.
You can play this game. Is this written for 5-year-olds? It's kind of creepy. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
That's it for this issue.
We want to thank you so much for joining us today. Like and comment and subscribe. We say it helps out the channel a lot.
We don't sing on these outros.
I just did. We want to thank you. You heard the like, you heard the subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Ta-ta.